Hello and welcome to today's video. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I am going to be reviewing Factor75 meals. So this is not sponsored. I paid for these meals myself. But I talked about before that I work full-time, I work from home, and I took on a new role a couple months ago, and I have been extremely busy. And one of the things I've noticed is it's been really hard for me to kind of hard for me to make something to eat during lunchtime, while I'm home. Dinner time, I kind of get set, I feed my son, so it's not as difficult at night, but during the day, and I was kind of just grabbing something to eat or getting a Quest bar or really not having a good nutritious meal. So I wanted to look into doing a meal service and something that was healthy. And I am gluten-free because I am celiac, so I needed something that had gluten-free options. So that was what I was looking for. So I'm going to be researching and doing a couple different services to see which I like. The first one that I tried out was Factor75, which what I did is I did the 18 meal plan first. So you can do as little as I think 4 meals, and they come out to like $15 a piece. But if you go up to 18 meals, it will be, they come out to $11 a piece. Plus I had like a promo code, so I did that. Now there was an issue with my first order that 4 meals were missing. So I had done the 18 meals, but then there was 4 meals missing. So you'll see that that was like when I first kind of did the unboxing, and so I actually recorded that and what happened there. So you'll see that. And then what I've done is I've done 2 orders. So I did 2 orders of 18. Some were meals that were repeated, and I don't eat them 2 a day. I eat 1 a day. I do make my own dinner at night. And so what I've done is I will set aside, when I get the first order, I set aside 5 or 6 meals, whatever they're going to be good for. And then I freeze the rest. We do have a drop freezer. Now, again, when some of these meals you eat after they've been frozen, they're not going to be as good, right? They're going to be better fresh. But I will say they all hold up really well. I haven't had a meal taste bad because I think it was frozen or it didn't freeze well. They all freeze really well. That's not how they recommend it. So I want to, kind of preface that, but they still freeze really well. And to me, that's important because I can order, if I can get a discount and order, by ordering more meals at a time and then keeping them in the freezer, then I'm going to save money in the long run as well. So that is what I've been doing. What you're going to see is on my phone is every meal that I've eaten and a recording of every meal that I've placed. Now I do the Calorie Smart, and then they also have to be gluten-free. So that does kind of limit me, but the food is organic. It is very tasty. And then basically what you'll see right now is kind of a collage of every meal that I've eaten, and it's shot on my phone. So I will show you what the meal is and then kind of what it looks like. And I will come back now and then review after that. So I just got my first order of Factor75 meals. I ordered 18 meals and I got 14. So let me show you what I got. So here you can see it says 18. This is my name, first order. It says all the meals. So I got to go through and figure out which meals I didn't get because I am missing 4. Not really good for the first order. Okay, so I did an inventory, and the 4 that I'm missing 2 stuffed peppers casserole and then 2 apple mustard pork chops. So I just got off the phone with Factor75. They said they can't send me new meals, which that makes sense because of the timing and everything. So that I can understand, but they couldn't refund me the 4 meals that I didn't get. Basically, I got a credit toward future meals. So I basically don't get the refund for those meals that I paid for unless I order more meals. So yeah, I don't know how they taste yet because I haven't tasted them yet. This is obviously, I'm doing this video as a review, and that was the plan. But right now, so far, not really impressed. That's my son yelling. So far, not really impressed with the service. Hopefully the meals are good because in order to get the full value that I paid for, I'm gonna have to order more meals. But yeah, not impressed with the service so far. So the 3 that I've kept out for the next 3 days are green chili chicken, sliced sausage, vegetable or veggie medley, and shredded chicken taco. So those are the 3 that I'm going to be tasting the next 3 days. Okay, so the first meal I'm going to try is this shredded chicken taco bowl. Here it is. I'm going to use the microwave. I'm not going to use the oven, so I'm just going to use the microwave. But anxious to try this one out. So I'm just putting it in the microwave for 2 minutes. So here it is, and it actually looks pretty good. So anxious to try this one out. There is some sour cream sauce. Probably will use that, but let's see. So first meal was fantastic. It was actually really, really good. I kind of knew I was going to like that one. I didn't even really use the sour cream. The sour cream, it didn't really add anything, and it was really, really tasty without it. So I didn't even use it, but so far the first meal was really good. Okay, so for day 2, it's the green chili chicken. It is, let's see, 440 calories. That's what it looks like, but let's heat it up. So this is day 3, sliced sausage and veggie medley. Looks pretty good. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, so this is day 4, home style ground beef and mashed potatoes. It's already heated up, so far all the meals have been great. This is day 4. Now this one was frozen and I defrosted it and then heated it up. I don't think it's going to affect the taste, but so far they've all been really great. Today's meal, day 5, is shredded beef and cheddar fondue. There it is. Now this one again was frozen and I just defrosted it, but I don't think it's going to affect the taste. So this is the ginger soy chicken, and it comes with a little sauce right here, and looks pretty good. So today's meal is ricotta meatballs with some broccoli on the side. And this is shrimp Alfredo with some broccoli on the side. Okay, so today's meal is smoky maple barbecue ground beef. Here it is, got some sweet potatoes. No, this one wasn't frozen. This one got here yesterday, so it's pretty fresh. So today's meal is apple mustard pork chop, and here it is. So today's meal is spicy Italian roasted pork ragu pasta. This is gluten-free pasta. And so today's is the stuffed pepper casserole, and this looks really, really good. Okay, so tonight's meal is mango salsa salmon. It smells delicious. I hope it's good because I got 3 of these. So there you have it. Those were all the meals that I have eaten over 2 orders. Again, some of the orders I did have 3 of 1, so it wasn't like I had 18 different meals. So that was, and I will say, every single meal was amazing, like really tasty, really good, except for one. The one that was the pork ragu pasta was not good. Just not good. Now, first of all, when I think pasta, I think either a red sauce or a cream sauce. That had neither. And it had like a pork on the pasta, and when you ate it together, I've never eaten dog food, but I would imagine that's what dog food tasted like. When you separated the pork and the pasta separated, and like the pasta was dry because it was the pork, it was edible, and it was fine. Like it was edible. It wasn't something I looked forward to. I had 2 of them. I have since eaten the second one, so it was edible. But you had to separate the pork with the pasta together. Again, never tasted dog food, but I'm pretty sure that's probably what it tasted like. So I will never order that again. But everything else was fantastic. I had today a smoky beef something that are smoky maple ground beef or something that I had before. Phenomenal. Again, it was something that had been frozen. I ate it. I just defrosted it, then heated it up, and it was excellent. So every other meal that I've had has been excellent. So I will kind of just leave that one that I would just never order again. I don't recommend it, but everything else has been I mean, not even good, okay, they've been excellent. Now, I'm someone that eats grilled chicken and asparagus on a regular basis, so it doesn't take a lot to please me, but it was very tasty. And one thing that I like about these meals is that I'm getting my vegetables in, and that's something I really struggle with, is getting vegetables, and a variety of vegetables. They're healthy, it's organic. The salmon was phenomenal. Like the salmon, and salmon is something that's kind of iffy because, you know, ordering it with a meal service, it was phenomenal. So I had 3 of those. Those are great. The meals are good for 7 days. So when you get them, they're good for 7 days. There is a fresh buy or date buy, use by on the box, so you know. And like I said, is I will set those aside and then I freeze whatever I'm not going to be able to use by that date. And then I go in and I defrost one at a time because I do eat 1 meal a day. So that is what I'm doing right now. I did 2 meals, 2 orders. As you saw, what happened with the first order was they were missing 4 meals. That was probably my only issue with them, is they didn't give me money back for those meals. They gave me a credit, which meant I needed to place another order. Now, I was planning to place another order anyway, so that wasn't a problem. My dog's barking. I don't know why, she's crazy. So I was planning on placing another order anyway, but if I hadn't, I was gonna have to fight them to get that money back of 4 meals that I wasn't able. So that was the only thing. Next order, I had no issue, so that was not a problem. But that was kind of not a really good first impression, to be shorted 4 meals when I ordered 18 and I only got 14. So now they did give me a credit, and they give me a credit for those 4 meals, plus they gave me a coupon for the next meal. So it definitely made up for it. But it was one of those things where I was like, well, if I wasn't planning to order more meals, if I didn't like them and I wasn't going to order more meals, were you going to give me my money back? So that was kind of odd. So that was the only thing. However, they've been exceptional since. The food is really good, so it's something that I'll overlook, and hopefully it was kind of a fluke thing. But highly recommend Factor75. I will post a link to them below, and definitely look for a promo code. I found a promo code, so like my first order was like 30% off or something, I can't remember, but it was definitely, I was able to save money off my first order. And I'm going to be trying some other meal services. So if there's one that you recommend that does do gluten-free, leave a comment below. If you tried Factor75, you know, leave a comment below which ones are your favorites. You know, let me know, because I am interested in trying new meals, but I am going to probably continue on with this for a little bit. I do have some meals still frozen, and I will probably do another order, but I might try another service in the meantime and review that one. So if there's any meal services that you want me to review, let me know. Let me leave a comment below. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.